Hello everyone, my name is Jai Chen and I'm the coordinator of this co-learning circle. Today I will share a project from co-learning to international exhibition. This presentation is arranged as a timeline, so I will start from the early development of the works, then move to the co-learning process and the international exhibition in France, and finally what we did after coming back to Taiwan. At the beginning of the timeline, we have several works that already had their own starting points. The first one is Ripple Resonance. It came from a long-term lab project, and before going aboard, the team had already spent a lot of time preparing and visiting all the possible sites of testing. The second work is A Little Hold. This project was part of some members' graduation project. At this stage, the team was still working on production and installation, and the work was already moving from an idea into a real exhibition form. The third work is Oops, which came from a VR project course. By this time, the man-body interaction was mostly decided, so the later work focused more on testing, improving the VR work, and making the experience more stable. For Ripple Resonance, the exhibition at Xinghai Elementary School was an important test. It helped the team see how the work could meet real audience, especially younger audience, and whether the revised version could work well in an actual site. For a little hold, the project continues through review and final evolution. This process helped the team adjust the space, the object, and the way audience enter the work. For OOPS, the final project review was also a key moment. It showed that the physical interaction and the VR experience already had a clear direction, but still need more improvement before facing an international audience. For January 2026, OOPS was prepared for the Laval Virtual submission. At this point, we were not starting from zero, but we are taking an exciting project and improving it for larger exhibition setting. And in February 2026, the street project received important news. Oops and A Little Hold was selected for Laval Virtual Student Competition, and Ripple Resonance was selected for Revolution. This was the moment when this work started to move from the school and lab contest toward an international exhibition. After that, the co-learning circle became very important. The first session was an exchange with Kochi University of Technology from Japan. Through the exchange, we practiced how to explain our work in another language and how to share the emotional ideas behind the project with people from different backgrounds. The second co-learning session focused on creative improvement and media practice. Each team shared its progress and received feedback from others. For us, the co-learning circle was not about creating the work from zero, but it was a place for sharing experience, giving suggestions, and improving projects that already had a basic form. The third session was a stress test before departure. We invited students to try the work and help each team check possible problems, such as unclear instruction, signal stability, and the flow of many people experience the work one after another. This way was very important because an international exhibition is not only about the idea, but also about whether the work can keep running during the whole exhibition. After this preparation, we enter the next part of the timeline, participation in the international exhibition. This, this part was the biggest challenge because we had to bring three SR related works from Taiwan to France. And the trip itself was already like a mission. We took like a 14-hour overnight flight to Paris and carried around 20 pieces of luggage with only 10 people, and then took a train to Laval. Because our work includes so many devices and installation materials, transportation became one of the hardest part of the whole process. After arriving in Laval, we started the installation. Since the environment was very different from Taiwan and from school, so many small problems appears during the setup. Some systems that worked before still needed to be tested again, fixed, and adjusted on site. This made us understand that exhibition work is not only about the creation but also about problem solving. And from April 8 to 10th, Ripple Resonance was officially exhibited at Laval Virtual. The work attracted so many visitors, and the team was able to observe how international audience respond to the experience. And a little hold was also presented during the exhibition. For this work, the international exhibition became a chance to test how the audience understood the emotional atmosphere and the VR experience and the physical object in space. OoOoPs was prepared as well. Many visitors were interested in the soft installation and the playful body interaction. For us, this was a valuable chance to see how people from different countries enter the work through movement, curiosity, and play. On April 9th, Ripple Resonance received an award in the education category. We were very happy for them. Congratulations! At the same time, I think the other two works we are also complete something very important. That we enter an international exhibition and meet real audience and receive some direct feedback. So beside the exhibition itself, we also had many international exchange. We talked with other university team at the exhibition and share our ideas, method, and experience. We also visit Asia for an inter-school exchange, which help us understand how SR art and technology are discussed in different schools. After coming back to Taiwan, the co-learning circle continued. In both in version 4, we share our experience from friends with students in the virtual reality art appreciation course. We talk about transportation, installation problems, audience feedback, and how to prepare for an international SR exhibition. We also held a co-learning achievement exhibition outside the school library, like is for the older co-learning P students. And this exhibition helped us organize what we had learned during the semester, and it also allowed more people at school to understand our process. In Vol 5, we move from reflection to the next step. We use the feedback from Laval Virtual to think about new improvements such as tracking, interaction stability, haptic feedback, and sensory design. Sensory design. In Vol 6, we took toward the next international goal, IVRC in Japan. By studying past select works and submission rules, we started to prepare for future SR exhibition and competition. At the same time, a little hall continued to be shown in the Game On graduation exhibition. This also showed that the project did not end after the Laval Virtual. They continued to grow in different exhibition contexts. And for the conclusion, this co-learning circle was not about creating three works from nothing, but it was about bringing three exciting projects into a larger international context through sharing, testing, exhibition, and feedback. Through this process, we learned how AI plus SR works can connect technology with vulnerable emotion, body experience, and audience interaction. And thank you, every guys, for listening.